This review is going to be short because you ought to read this, because it's amazing, but I have my one complaint that I have to get out of my system. The problem does sully the rest of the series, but not in a way that completely ruins it. Just every once in a while it comes back up and reminds you that something terrible happened, and it was a terrible stain on a series that would be nearly perfect otherwise. It all starts in Volume 3 when Henry Smith meets a girl and her mother desperately tries to get him to marry her. Then, just as it seems that they'll get together, the mother ends up marrying a man, constantly demanding the daughter be given to his son with the promise that he will find a husband for that daughter. It ends on a sad note, but even if you remotely think about it, there are many reasons that this is a problem. Both the mother and the man's actions are so baffling that it almost begs you to think about it. First, the mother constantly talks about how it would be bad for her to become the man's second wife. That she would be treated like a worker and nothing more. So she constantly pushes Henry to marry her daughter so that she would be happy. So when Henry leaves, the man accuses Henry of being a spy, and the woman's mother marries the man. Now you could say that she'd be willing to marry him and accept being treated poorly and working hard for the rest of her life in order to make her daughter happy, but she wouldn't do it after they yelled at each other and he clearly says that the European's not coming back in a manner that pretty much states he's behind it. As far as the mother knows, he is the sole reason for Henry's disappearance, which could range from falsely accusing him of being a spy to outright murdering him. And he did this just to make sure Tallis doesn't have a single suitor. You wouldn't trust him to get a proper husband for your daughter, and you shouldn't trust him with anything at all. Then you have this crazy guy who is constantly harassing this old woman to get her daughter for the sole purpose of having a cheap wife for his son. He even attempted to kill Henry for this simple thing. So after going through so many attempts to get this cheap woman, it's unfounded that he would marry Tala's mother and find a proper husband for Tala. He would never do this because this will no doubt cost him a lot of money. And even if the sheep he got from marrying her covered the cost of the wedding, it's still a major hassle for him to do this work. And you might argue that he'd be petty enough to simply prevent Henry from marrying Tallis, but then they agreed to get married well before he was released from prison, meaning he had no idea Henry was even coming back. So this entire situation really doesn't make sense from either character's perspective, and it isn't by a little. And when he grabs Tallis and throws her back into the house, he really messed up. Just because they were planning to get married doesn't mean that they are married, and the fact that he would touch Tallis like that without the ceremony being completed would get him in lots of trouble. And truth be told, Henry has very little to do in the series and is basically a walking plot device. At most, he has a few lines of dialogue as he stands around doing nothing important as other characters held our interest. If he did get married to Tallis, the only thing that would change would be Tallis would be standing next to Henry as they both did nothing important. So after all that, you just say, come on and quit screwing with us. That's about it, and the rest of the series is pretty good and definitely worth a read, but like I said, it does tarnish what the series does accomplish. But I'd still recommend it for a buy. If not, read it online. All you really need to do is be able to get over the base story being about a 12-year-old man marrying a 20-year-old woman. If you can get past that, then you'll definitely find an enjoyable read. Hi, thanks for watching, and I hope you had a fun little time there. I know, like, the one of you is saying, I want your Naruto review. Where's the Naruto review? I'm sorry, this seemed pretty quick, and this seemed easy, and I wanted to do this more. It didn't take me half the time it normally would to do this, because it was pretty short. I didn't have to analyze anything, really. You just do one quick point, and you get, aha! Yeah, so I'm gonna, don't worry about that. Actually, coming up, Naruto is, like, right around the corner. I've already read it. I need to reread it again, which would be like rereading it for, like, the 19th time. But I've already read it for the reviewing purposes, and I just need to reread it, write it, narrate it, and edit it, which, you know, that's a pretty long process, but it should be done pretty quickly. I'm trying to get back to the mode. I want to try to, every Friday, I think I want to do that, because I'm really busy with school this semester, so I'm thinking every Friday I'm going to try to sit down and just hammer out a bunch of work over the review. So I'm hoping you see that soon. So basically, here's the game plan for the next couple of reviews, if you guys want to know. I don't know, you don't care. You probably don't care. Naruto Part 2. It's going to be good. Bakuman Part 3. Then we're going to talk about Claymore, Attack on Titan, Ninja Girls, Monster Mune, manga review number 20, which I'm thinking of doing another one where I just talk about a manga artist, a mangaka. So I think I'm about doing Genji Ito. Like, for every 20th volume, I'll probably do an artist. Like, I'll discuss one artist, one guy. So, Genji Ito, and then after that, manga review number 21 will be Black God. And that's what I have planned out for the moment. That's what I have planned out for the time being. So, if you like it, please stay tuned. If not, I'm sorry. I can't wait. I've got So many people hate me for the Ruby reviews, and I'm loving it. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and please keep coming back. I might sign up with what is that? And I don't know, like it's like a Mega network or something like that, and start making some money off my stuff. Which, frankly, I shouldn't, because I don't have any views really, and a lot of my crap has like copyright content, but I can fix that. But I'm thinking about doing it, so I don't know. All right, either way, see you guys, and have a good week whenever I put this up. I don't know. Bye.